What do you want to be when you grow up?
A police officer
Why do you want to be a police officer?
because I can help others and catch criminals.
We're here with today.
Nick Hall,
What did you want to be when you were growing up?
a police officer.
Has that changed since then?
Yes.
What do you want to be now?
A teacher.
Thank you.
Brian Southern. I'm the founder and CEO of AgriRenew Corporation. I work with most of the community, Knox County Economic Development Group, the county commissioners, the county council, city council, area planning, everybody necessary to build a large production facility here in Knox County.
My name is Technical Sergeant Matt Wade. I'm with the Indiana Air National Guard. We serve the state of Indiana. We have two different bases here, one in Terre Haute and one in Fort Wayne. I started out as a sophomore in college. I was going to Indiana State at the time, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I decided to join the military. I was trying to figure out what reserve components I could do. Did a Google search, found Air National Guard was right down the street from Indiana State. 8 years later, here I am. It's been a long road. Got to see and travel to some awesome things and places, so it's awesome.
My career, I'm a chemical electrical engineer, and I went to Purdue. I own an engineering company as well, Infinity Process. I've owned that for 38 years. I started that company from scratch, and we specialize in food process engineering in combination with working with the local farmers here and identifying the food crop waste set me on this path of starting AgriRenew. We developed a process and a proprietary technology on making bioplastics from food waste.
So our main mission at Terre Haute is intelligence. We operate a 24/7 intelligence mission. So we have everything from geospatial intelligence to signals, and to be able to gather intelligence from just any topic or target. Anything else from security forces, you gotta have a police element, you gotta have civil engineering, you gotta have infrastructure on the base, gotta be able to have internet, communications, phones, all the things. So really, it's pretty wide open as to what career opportunities that we have to offer.
What it costs to join the company?
Zero.
Zero?
$0. Just a commitment. Really don't have to do any extra education. The only requirement really is a high school diploma or GED.
My current position in life, I'm still learning. I learn something new every day. I believe to get to this point, it has taken my 40 years of work experience to get to where I'm at now. This is my 8th new company that I've started from scratch. And I still run 4 of those now. So with AgriRenew being the latest one. My engineering company I started while I was still in school at Purdue, and that's still a company I have today. And along that way, I've started, grown, and sold other businesses. And then AgriRenew is our newest and latest one that we're doing here in Vincennes, Knox County area. Our biggest challenge is getting everything in place to be able to build such a large facility. Our processing plant is going to be a 192,000 square foot facility on the south side of town. We have challenges in making sure that we got the right facility space, the right acreage to build. But our big challenge is that we're identifying enough team members to hire, getting them trained and ready to go. And then what we found is that with hiring so many people, we are going to have to hire some people to move them here to Vincennes, which is a great thing for the community. Presents a new challenge in that we are challenged with having enough housing and things being developed here in the community that's going to be able to accommodate those new families coming in.
So would you give to students for them to know now to help shape their path?
Physical fitness is huge. We run a lot, work out. We do have medical type requirements, height, weight, be able to run and at least have an idea of what physical fitness is like. Honestly, just be ready for some sort of commitment. It's a 4 or 6 year commitment.
I've always had people there to help me. You want to do things on your own, but the reality is you just can't. People are successful in spite of themselves. Sometimes you develop an idea that's just so good that it's just successful. That doesn't mean that you were a great leader or a great business owner or even hired the right people. Sometimes just that success overshadows that. True entrepreneurship is about partnering with other people that have similar thought process, have similar passion. One of the things that we really focus on when we work with young entrepreneurs is helping them understand that your passion and the thing that you want to do, probably only 10% of what it takes to run a business. There's all this other stuff that comes along that you really didn't think about and really don't want want to do. Surrounding yourself with good people and having advisors that can help you, just simply talk about something and work through issues is critical, I think, to anybody being successful and starting a new company.
So I believe that there are risks in really any occupation. It's a common misconception that just because you join the military, whether it is active duty, guard, or reserve, that they're gonna die. And now it's a risk, but just because you join doesn't mean you're gonna die, no matter what Hollywood, portrays.
My father was a good role model for me. He owned his own business. If I look at great leaders that I look up to and that I study, there's three key people that have been very important in shaping how I do things. First one would be Winston Churchill and his leadership at a time of need. My second one is Martin Luther King, a great leader who overcome overwhelming odds. And then the third one for me is Walt Disney. And Walt Disney is an unbelievable leader from the perspective of when he did Disneyland, that went against everything society said that should be done for an amusement park.